Plymouth Roadrunner 2026 has arrived, and it's not just a car, it's a piece of American muscle history, re-engineered with 21st century innovation. This isn't a mere retro revival. It's a statement that muscle cars can live on in the electric and hybrid era without losing their soul. So buckle in, because over the next few minutes, we're going to break down every detail of this beast. The exterior, the interior, the performance, and of course, what you'll need to pay to own one of the most talked about cars of 2026. From the moment you first lay eyes on the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner, you realize it's built to grab attention. It's unmistakably modern, yet dripping with retro cues that honor its muscle car heritage. The body lines are muscular and aggressive, but instead of being bulky, they're sculpted with aerodynamic precision. The front fascia pays homage to the original with a wide stance. Sharp LED headlights that resemble the iconic round lamps of the classic model, and a bold grille that sits lower and wider than before, pushing airflow into the performance-focused cooling system. The hood is long, sleek, and equipped with functional air intakes, reminding you that this car is here for business. Moving along the sides, the car sits on massive 21-inch alloy wheels wrapped in ultra-high performance tires, giving it that hunkered down, ready-to-launch appearance. The proportions are classic muscle, long hood, short deck, but the details are futuristic. Flush door handles, aerodynamic side mirrors, and a sweeping roofline tie everything together. The rear is pure aggression. Slim LED taillights stretch across the width. The trunk is capped with a subtle ducktail spoiler, and a quad exhaust system hints at the beast waiting under the hood. Whether in matte black, metallic orange, or the eye-popping lime green that nods back to Plymouth's high-impact color palette, the Roadrunner 2026 turns every head on the street. Step inside, and the Plymouth Roadrunner 2026 continues its balancing act of nostalgia and modern luxury. The interior greets you with premium leather and Alcantara surfaces, but it doesn't forget its muscle car roots. The seats are heavily bolstered, designed to keep you locked in place during hard cornering, but still comfortable enough for long highway cruises. The dash is driver-centric, with a massive 14-inch digital instrument cluster that can be customized to show classic-inspired gauges or futuristic performance readouts. At the center sits a 12-inch infotainment screen, powered by the latest Uconnect system, offering seamless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and an AI-powered voice assistant. Unlike old muscle cars where interiors were bare bones, this one comes loaded. Wireless charging, a premium Harman Kardon sound system, ambient lighting with customizable colors, and even augmented reality navigation that projects turn-by-turn directions directly onto the windshield via a head-up display. What makes it even more special is how Plymouth integrates little Easter eggs into the cabin. The classic Roadrunner logo is stitched into the seats. The horn plays a digitalized beep-beep sound as a throwback to the cartoon-inspired original, and the drive mode selector is styled like an old-school shifter knob. Space-wise, the cabin offers generous legroom up front, while the back seats are surprisingly usable for a coupe of this size, making it practical for more than just weekend drives. The blend of retro charm and futuristic technology makes this interior one of the most unique in the modern muscle car world. Of course, the real heart of the Roadrunner 2026 lies in its performance. And here's where things get truly exciting. Under the hood, buyers get two options. The base model comes with a twin turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six engine paired with a mild hybrid system, producing around 520 horsepower. But the one enthusiasts are drooling over is the flagship Hemi V8 hybrid variant, a 6.2-liter supercharged beast mated to an electric motor. Combined output? An earth-shaking 750 horsepower and nearly 800 pound-feet of torque. This setup isn't just about straight-line speed. It delivers instant electric torque off the line and brutal V8 muscle as you climb the rev range. The result is astonishing. 0 to 60 happens in just 2.9 seconds, making it the fastest Roadrunner ever built. Quarter-mile times dip into the low 10s, and top speed stretches beyond 200 miles per hour. But what surprises many is how Plymouth has made this car more than just a drag strip monster. Thanks to adaptive magnetic suspension, electronic limited slip differential, and torque vectoring all-wheel drive, the Roadrunner 2026 is a true track-capable machine. It grips corners with confidence, allowing you to carve through twisty roads while still giving you that raw muscle car feel. The steering is sharp, precise, and weighty, while massive Brembo carbon ceramic brakes ensure stopping power to match the insane acceleration. For those who still crave a more traditional experience, Plymouth is even offering a rear-wheel drive variant with a 6-speed manual gearbox, a rare treat in 2026. Driving modes let you fine-tune the personality of the car. In Eco mode, the hybrid system maximizes efficiency, letting you cruise with some electric-only range for short city drives. In Sport and Track modes, the suspension stiffens, throttle response sharpens, and the exhaust roars with that unmistakable Hemi growl combined with futuristic electric whir. It's old-school thunder meeting new-age lightning. Now let's talk numbers, because performance like this doesn't come cheap. The base Roadrunner starts at around $65,000, which is shockingly competitive given the power and technology it offers. The flagship 750 horsepower hybrid V8 starts closer to $95,000, and with options like carbon fiber trim packages, performance upgrades, and exclusive paint schemes, fully loaded models can push beyond $120,000. Considering its rivals, like the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 1-70 successor, the Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, and even some European sports cars, the Roadrunner 2026 delivers immense value for what it brings to the table. The Plymouth Roadrunner 2026 is more than just a car. It's proof that muscle cars still have a future in this electrified world. It manages to honor its heritage with design cues and details that scream retro cool, while delivering the kind of cutting-edge technology and performance expected in 2026. It's aggressive yet refined, nostalgic yet futuristic, and most importantly, it's fun. This is a car that doesn't just transport you from point A to point B, it transports you back in time while simultaneously launching you into the future. So, for enthusiasts in the USA who want raw power, fans in the UK who crave a muscle car with modern tech, viewers in Canada who appreciate all-weather performance with AWD options, and audiences in Germany who measure everything by track capability, the Plymouth Roadrunner 2026 speaks to all of you. It's not just a revival, it's a reinvention, and one that makes a bold statement: the age of muscle isn't over. It has simply evolved. If you're as thrilled about the return of the Roadrunner as I am, let me know in the comments what your favorite feature is. Would you go for the manual V8 or stick with the hybrid AW? 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo GT has arrived, and it's not just another upgrade in the legendary 911 lineup. It's the boldest, fastest, and most technologically advanced version ever built. This is Porsche at its most aggressive, refined, and forward-thinking, and for enthusiasts across the USA, UK, Canada, and Germany, this car is set to be the ultimate dream on wheels. Let's break down every detail, from its stunning exterior to its luxurious interior, from its blistering performance to the price tag that will make your heart race almost as much as the car itself. At first glance, the exterior of the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo GT is unmistakably 911, but with a more radical edge that sets it apart. Porsche has kept its iconic silhouette intact, yet sharpened and redefined every line for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. The front fascia is more aggressive, with enlarged air intakes designed to channel air efficiently to the high-performance engine and cooling systems. The slimmer Matrix LED headlights give it a futuristic yet unmistakably Porsche identity, making it instantly recognizable even at night. On the sides, sculpted panels and muscular rear haunches enhance the car's stance, while the lightweight carbon fiber side skirts not only look menacing, but also improve downforce. Around back, the 911 Turbo GT wears a massive fixed carbon rear wing, functional diffuser, and quad exhausts that let everyone know this is not just any sports car. It's a track weapon designed to conquer both the Autobahn and winding mountain passes. Porsche offers exclusive GT-specific paint finishes with striking accents, including bold metallics and two-tone options that underline its exclusivity. Sitting on ultra-lightweight 21-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires, the Turbo GT looks like it's ready to launch even when parked. Step inside, and Porsche delivers a cabin that blends motorsport precision with everyday luxury. The interior is wrapped in the finest materials, with extensive use of Alcantara, carbon fiber, and leather. The seats are lightweight GT bucket seats, providing extreme lateral support while still being comfortable for longer journeys. Drivers are greeted by a new generation digital driver display that combines classic Porsche analog elements with cutting-edge, customizable screens. The signature central tachometer remains, but is now flanked by high-resolution digital displays that deliver performance data, navigation, and real-time telemetry. The center console houses Porsche's latest infotainment system with a wide, high-definition touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Porsche Connect services. Voice control, AI-assisted driving settings, and real-time performance coaching are built right in. The flat-bottom GT steering wheel features integrated drive mode selectors, allowing drivers to instantly switch between normal, Sport, Sport Plus, and a new GT mode, which unleashes the car's full potential. Ambient LED lighting, a premium Burmester 3D surround sound system, and Porsche's attention to detail make the cabin feel like both a cockpit and a luxury lounge. Even with all its track-focused elements, the 911 Turbo GT manages to maintain practicality with usable rear seats for short trips and a front trunk for everyday storage. Performance is where the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo GT redefines what's possible for a road-legal sports car. Under the rear hood lies a re-engineered 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, producing a jaw-dropping 700 horsepower and 750 pound-feet of torque. This power is sent through Porsche's lightning-fast 8-speed dual-clutch PDK transmission to an advanced all-wheel drive system. The result is staggering acceleration, 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds, and a top speed of over 201 miles per hour. Porsche has fine-tuned the chassis with GT-specific suspension, adaptive dampers, rear axle steering, and active aerodynamic elements that adjust in real time to deliver maximum stability and agility. The Turbo GT also benefits from a weight reduction program using carbon fiber body panels, a lightweight titanium exhaust system, and even thinner glass, shaving precious pounds off its total weight. Braking performance is equally breathtaking, with massive carbon ceramic brakes providing fade-free stopping power even under the most extreme conditions. Porsche's engineers also developed a new hybrid boost system, which provides additional torque fill during turbo lag and makes the power delivery instant and seamless. On the track, the 911 Turbo GT feels like a race car. On the road, it remains comfortable and controllable, proving Porsche's genius at balancing daily usability with raw performance. Beyond the numbers, the driving experience of the 911 Turbo GT is pure Porsche magic. The steering is razor-sharp and filled with feedback, allowing the driver to feel every nuance of the road. Acceleration is violent yet addictive, with the exhaust delivering a thunderous roar that evolves into a high-pitched scream as the revs climb. Launch control pins you to your seat, and cornering grip feels endless thanks to the active aerodynamics and Michelin tires. What makes the Turbo GT even more impressive is its ability to remain calm and composed during normal city driving. Engage comfort mode, and the suspension softens, the exhaust quiets down, and it becomes a refined grand tourer, capable of long-distance cruising with ease. It's this dual nature that makes the 911 Turbo GT not just a supercar, but a car you could genuinely drive every day if you're lucky enough to own one. Of course, performance and exclusivity like this come at a price. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo GT starts at around $280,000 in the USA, $220,000 in the UK, about $250,000 in Germany, and approximately $375,000 Canadian, with optional extras like custom paint, track packages, and bespoke interiors. Prices can easily push well beyond $320,000. It's not a car for everyone, but then again, it was never meant to be. This is a car built for those who demand the ultimate driving machine, who value Porsche's legacy of engineering perfection, and who want a sports car that outperforms almost everything else on the road while still being usable every day. The 2026 Porsche 911. Turbo GT is not just another chapter in Porsche's history, it's a statement. It proves that even in an era of hybrids and electrification, the flat-six engine still has a place at the top of the performance world when paired with innovation and precision engineering. It is a car that pays homage to Porsche's heritage while boldly stepping into the future. For those lucky enough to experience it, the Turbo GT is not just a car, but an event every time you get behind the wheel. Thank you for joining us today at Auto Rush Pro, where we bring you the most detailed reviews of the world's greatest cars for our audience across the USA, UK, Canada, and Germany. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo GT, the all-new 2026 Ferrari F80, the car that is already being called the crown jewel of Ferrari's next-generation hypercar lineup. If you thought the LaFerrari was wild, wait until you see what the F80 has brought to the table. The first thing you notice is, of course, the exterior. Ferrari has always been about sculpting speed into every single line, and the F80 is no exception. Its silhouette is sharper, more futuristic, and more aerodynamically radical than anything Ferrari has ever put on the road. Gone are the flowing curves of past models. Here we have an aggressive wedge-shaped design with dramatic angular cuts, floating panels, and integrated air channels that make the whole car look like it was born in a wind tunnel. The front end is incredibly low and wide, with razor-thin LED headlights that stretch like the eyes of a predator. The massive front air intakes not only cool the hybrid powertrain, but also direct airflow cleanly along the body for maximum downforce. Move along the side and you see Ferrari's obsession with weight reduction and aerodynamics at its peak. Every crease and surface has been optimized, with open wheel arches and deep air vents that guide air straight through the body to the rear. The carbon fiber construction dominates the entire shell, making it look both lightweight and impossibly strong. The butterfly doors swing up dramatically, reminding you instantly that you're entering something beyond just a supercar. This is a hypercar that wants to rival everything else on the planet. The rear end is a work of pure aggression. Quad exhaust tips sit high, integrated into a diffuser that looks more like race car engineering than road car styling. A full-width active wing dominates the back, changing angles in real time depending on speed and cornering forces, making the F80 stick to the road like a Formula One machine. The taillights are slim, minimalistic strips, giving it that futuristic stealth fighter vibe. From every angle, the F80 screams innovation, Ferrari DNA, and speed ready to be unleashed. Step inside and things only get more impressive. Ferrari has taken a minimalist yet high-tech approach to the F80's interior. You're immediately greeted by a driver-focused cockpit that feels like you've stepped into a fighter jet. The steering wheel isn't just for steering. It houses almost all of the car's controls, including drive modes, indicators, and even suspension adjustments. The digital instrument cluster is fully reconfigurable, giving you different layouts depending on whether you're cruising through city streets, flying down the Autobahn, or pushing lap times on a track. The seats are sculpted carbon fiber buckets, wrapped in premium Alcantara and leather, offering both race-ready support and long-distance comfort. The cabin uses a mix of exposed carbon, metal, and lightweight eco-friendly materials, showcasing Ferrari's future-focused approach without sacrificing luxury. There's no clutter, no unnecessary buttons, just clean surfaces and tech that serves a purpose. A slim central screen provides infotainment functions, but the system is designed to stay out of the way so that the driver remains focused on one thing: driving. Even the passenger gets a small display showing speed, G-forces, and lap times, giving them a front-row seat to the madness. Now, let's talk about what makes this car truly special: the performance. Underneath its sculpted body, the 2026 Ferrari F80 is powered by a twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with a next-generation hybrid system. Ferrari has managed to squeeze out an astonishing 1,200 horsepower combined, making it one of the most powerful road cars ever built. This setup not only delivers mind-blowing acceleration but also helps Ferrari meet the world's tightening emissions standards while proving that electrification doesn't mean compromise. Has to 60 miles per hour, just 2 seconds flat. Top speed? Over 300 kilometers per hour, or around 217 miles per hour, putting it firmly in hypercar territory. What's even more impressive is the way Ferrari has tuned the hybrid system. The electric motors fill in torque instantly, eliminating turbo lag and giving the car rocket-like launches every single time. The regenerative braking system is also improved, ensuring seamless energy recovery without compromising braking feel. Ferrari has also engineered the F80 with state-of-the-art handling systems. It comes with active aerodynamics, all-wheel drive, rear-wheel steering, and adaptive suspension that constantly monitors the road and driving inputs to keep the car planted at all times. Whether you're attacking sharp corners or flying down straightaways, the F80 feels like it's glued to the asphalt. Every detail is designed to make the driver feel like they're piloting a Formula One car, but with just enough civility to drive it on public roads. Of course, all this doesn't come cheap. The Ferrari F80 2026 sits at the top of the automotive food chain when it comes to price. Officially, Ferrari has announced a starting price of around $3 million, and with customizations through Ferrari's tailor-made program, buyers can easily push that closer to $4 million. And let's be clear, this isn't a car for everyone. Production numbers are expected to be extremely limited, meaning only a handful of ultra-wealthy collectors will ever get the keys to this masterpiece. But that exclusivity is part of what makes the F80 so desirable. It's not just a car, it's a ticket into one of the most elite automotive clubs in the world. What makes the Ferrari F80 2026 especially exciting is how it represents the future of Ferrari's design and performance philosophy. It shows us that the brand is ready to embrace hybrid technology without losing the raw emotional thrill that defines Ferrari. It proves that the company can balance sustainability with blistering performance. And most importantly, it reminds us that even in an age where technology is everywhere, passion and craftsmanship still matter. Driving the F80 is not just about going fast, it's about experiencing something emotional, something that connects man, machine, and road in a way that very few cars can. It's about sitting behind that Ferrari badge and knowing you're in a piece of automotive history. The 2026 Ferrari F80 isn't just the next Ferrari, it's the car that sets the stage for the brand's next era, blending tradition and future into one breathtaking package. So, whether you're in the USA, the UK, Canada, or Germany, one thing is for sure. The Ferrari F80 is going to be the dream car that defines the next decade of hypercars. A car that takes everything Ferrari has ever stood for and launches it into the future with unmatched style, technology, and performance. If you're lucky enough to see one in person, let alone own one, you'll know you're witnessing the pinnacle of automotive engineering in 2026. And that wraps up our in-depth look at the Ferrari F80 2026. We're diving into the brand new 2026 Ford Galaxie 500, a revival of a classic nameplate that once defined the golden era of American full-size cars. Ford has gone all out to bring back the Galaxie, giving it a futuristic edge while still retaining that timeless character. Whether you're in the USA, UK, Canada, or Germany, this one is going to grab your attention because it's not just a car, it's a statement. From the outside, the 2026 Galaxie 500 immediately commands respect with its sheer presence. This is not a small sedan trying to fit into the crowded compact segment. It's a full-size car with bold styling that harks back to the 1960s era when the Galaxie first ruled American roads. The front fascia is wide and confident, dominated by a massive chrome-accented grille that merges modern aerodynamics with retro cues. The headlights are sleek, laser-cut LED units that stretch towards the fenders, giving it a futuristic stare while still nodding to the classic round lamps of the old models. The sculpted hood has subtle muscle lines that make the car look powerful, even when it's standing still. On the sides, you'll notice clean, flowing lines, chrome detailing, and muscular proportions that instantly make it stand out against competitors. The long wheelbase, slightly flared arches, and massive 20 to 22-inch alloy alloy wheel options give it an imposing stance. Around the back, Ford has gone with a striking LED taillight bar that stretches the full width, reminiscent of the older Galaxie's wide rear lamps, but redesigned in a futuristic way. Dual exhaust outlets, subtle chrome touches, and a sloping roofline complete the look, balancing elegance with sportiness. Whether you see it cruising down an American highway or parked in front of a European cafe, the Galaxie 500's exterior presence demands attention. Stepping inside, the Galaxie 500 greets you with a cabin that is equally about luxury and technology. Ford has made sure this interior feels like a mix between a premium lounge and a high-tech cockpit. The materials are top-notch. Expect soft-touch leather surfaces, brushed aluminum trims, wood accents on higher trims, and customizable ambient lighting. The seating is plush and spacious, with ventilated, heated, and massaging options for both front and rear passengers. This is a full-size car, so rear legroom is abundant, making it an ideal cruiser for families and executives alike. At the heart of the cabin sits Ford's massive new 15-inch infotainment screen, seamlessly integrated into the dash, running the latest sync software with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Just below it, you'll find tactile controls for climate and drive modes, giving a nice balance between touch and physical usability. A fully digital 12-inch driver display offers customizable themes, from a retro-inspired classic gauge look to futuristic layouts with real-time performance data. An optional head-up display projects speed, navigation, and driver assistance alerts directly onto the windshield. The audio experience is on another level, thanks to a Bang & Olufsen premium sound system with 18 speakers, creating an immersive atmosphere inside. Practicality hasn't been overlooked either. The trunk space is massive, making it a true road trip companion, while features like wireless charging pads, multiple USB-C ports, a panoramic sunroof, and advanced voice controls enhance daily usability. Ford has also integrated next-generation driver assistance, including adaptive cruise control with lane centering, hands-free Blue Cruise for highway driving, automatic parking, and a 360-degree camera system for easy maneuvering despite the car's large size. It feels like a luxury flagship, but with Ford's unique blend of approachable design and muscle heritage. Now let's talk performance. Because Ford didn't just revive the Galaxie name for looks, it made sure the car delivers under the hood. Buyers will have multiple powertrain options. The standard model comes with a turbocharged 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, delivering around 335 horsepower and strong torque for effortless daily driving. For those who crave more muscle, Ford offers a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, pushing out close to 450 horsepower, giving the Galaxie serious acceleration that rivals European luxury sedans. There's also a hybrid option combining a 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine with electric motors, offering around 400 horsepower while significantly improving fuel economy, a great choice for drivers in markets like the UK and Germany where efficiency matters. And perhaps the biggest surprise is Ford's plan for a fully electric version of the Galaxie 500, expected to deliver over 500 horsepower and more than 300 miles of range, blending zero-emission driving with classic American presence. All versions come paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, tuned for smooth shifts and responsive acceleration. Rear-wheel drive remains standard to honor the car's heritage, but an advanced all-wheel drive system is available for those who want extra grip in challenging conditions. On the road, the Galaxie feels planted and commanding, thanks to adaptive suspension technology that can soften up for comfort or stiffen for sporty handling. It's surprisingly agile for a car of its size, and the steering feels precise with good feedback. Whether you're cruising down Route 66 in the USA, hitting the Autobahn in Germany, or gliding through the streets of London, the Galaxie 500 offers a balanced blend of power, refinement, and control. When it comes to pricing, Ford has positioned the Galaxie 500 as a flagship but kept it competitive. The base model with the EcoBoost V6 is expected to start around $45,000 in the US, which translates to roughly $38,000 in the UK. $43,000 in Germany, and about $60,000 CAD in Canada. The more powerful twin-turbo V6 version pushes closer to $55,000 to $60,000, offering a lot of performance for the money compared to luxury European sedans. The hybrid model is expected around $52,000, making it a sweet spot for buyers wanting both power and efficiency. The fully electric version, which will be the crown jewel, is projected to start around $65,000 and climb higher with premium options. Given the technology, performance, and luxury Ford has packed into the Galaxie 500, these price points make it a strong contender not just in North America but in international markets, where buyers expect both heritage and innovation in one package. Overall, the 2026 Ford Galaxie 500 is more than just a car. It's a bold revival of a legend. Ford has managed to capture the spirit of the original Galaxie while giving it a modern twist that makes sense for today's world. From its head-turning exterior design to its tech-filled and luxurious interior, from versatile performance options to competitive pricing, it proves that full-size sedans can still be exciting and desirable in an SUV-dominated market. For enthusiasts, it's a dream come true to see this nameplate back on the roads. And for new buyers, it's an opportunity to own a car that blends nostalgia with the future. So if you're in the USA, UK, Canada, or Germany, keep your eyes peeled because the Galaxie 500 is set to hit showrooms soon, and it's going to turn heads everywhere it goes. Don't forget to let us know in the comments what you think about Ford bringing back this iconic car. Would you go for the twin-turbo V6 muscle, the efficient hybrid, or the all-electric future? That's all for today's review of the 2026 Ford Galaxie 500. Today, we are diving into a car that revives a nameplate with deep roots in American muscle history. The Dodge Coronet 440 2026. This car blends retro soul with modern engineering, delivering a machine that is both nostalgic and futuristic at the same time. If you've been waiting for Dodge to bring back something that captures the spirit of their golden era but with cutting-edge technology, this is it. So let's get into every detail, from the exterior to the interior, performance, and of course pricing, to see if the Coronet 440 is worthy of its legendary badge. The first thing that grabs you is the exterior presence. Dodge has crafted the 2026 Coronet 440 with a design language that honors its muscle car heritage but adds contemporary refinement. The silhouette is muscular yet aerodynamic, with a long hood that screams power and a fastback rear that creates an aggressive stance. At the front, the wide grille stretches across the fascia with illuminated accents that recall the boldness of classic Dodge design, while the LED headlamps are sharp and futuristic, giving it a menacing stare at night. The sculpted hood comes with functional air intakes, feeding the beast under the hood while enhancing its performance credentials. Along the sides, strong character lines highlight the flared wheel arches, making space for massive 20 or 21-inch performance wheels depending on the trim. The rear design is equally commanding, featuring a sleek light bar that spans across the back, modernizing the retro taillight look that old-school fans will instantly recognize. Twin exhaust outlets integrated into the diffuser complete the look, making it clear this car isn't just for show, it's built for speed. Dodge offers a wide variety of color options, from classic heritage shades like plum crazy purple and go mango orange to modern metallic finishes that appeal to today's luxury buyers. Step inside, and the Dodge Coronet 440 2026 continues to impress with a cabin that perfectly merges muscle car attitude with high-tech sophistication. The interior design focuses on driver engagement while also catering to comfort and premium feel. The dashboard is wrapped in leather with contrast stitching, while carbon fiber and brushed aluminum accents highlight the performance-focused aesthetic. Dodge has integrated a massive 15-inch central infotainment display with ultra-fast responsiveness, featuring the latest Uconnect system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and AI-assisted voice commands. The digital driver's display is fully customizable, allowing you to switch between classic muscle-inspired gauges and futuristic layouts that provide live performance data, navigation, and even track timers. The seats are crafted for both comfort comfort and performance, with bolstered sport bucket designs available in leather, Alcantara, or premium quilted finishes. Heating, ventilation, and massage functions are available, making long drives as enjoyable as track runs. In the back, Dodge has managed to provide reasonable legroom for a coupe-style car, making it more practical than some rivals. Ambient lighting with dozens of customizable colors enhances the mood, while the Harman Kardon premium audio system delivers crystal-clear sound for those who want the perfect driving soundtrack. Every detail in the cabin, from the ergonomics of the gear selector to the feel of the steering wheel, reminds you that this is a performance car wrapped in luxury. Of course, the heart of any Dodge muscle car lies in its performance, and the Coronet 440 2026 does not disappoint. Dodge has engineered this car to be offered in multiple powertrain options to cater to both traditionalists and modern enthusiasts. The entry-level model comes with a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six producing around 420 horsepower, providing brisk acceleration and solid efficiency. But the true star is the 440 edition, powered by a newly developed 6.4-liter Hemi V8 with hybrid assistance, pumping out a jaw-dropping 680 horsepower and 650 lb-ft of torque. This combination ensures explosive acceleration with 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds, putting it in supercar territory. The hybrid system isn't just for eco-credits. It provides instant torque fill and allows limited electric-only driving for city commutes. Dodge also plans an all-electric Coronet 440 e-muscle version, delivering over 700 horsepower with AWD and blistering acceleration thanks to dual-motor setup, targeting the Tesla Plaid and Porsche Taycan. Handling has been significantly upgraded compared to Dodge's older muscle cars, with adaptive suspension, rear-wheel steering, and Brembo carbon ceramic brakes giving the Coronet a level of agility that surprises for its size. The steering is sharp, responsive, and confidence-inspiring, whether carving through mountain roads or launching down the drag strip. Dodge has truly managed to balance raw power with modern control systems, making this car thrilling yet approachable. Now let's talk pricing, because Dodge is positioning the Coronet 440 2026 to compete in a hot segment. The base model starts around $52,000, offering a lot of car for the money with its performance, tech, and retro-inspired looks. Step up to the fully loaded Coronet 440 V8 Hybrid, and you're looking at around $78,000 to $85,000 depending on options, which undercuts some European rivals while offering more raw performance. The all-electric Coronet 440 e-muscle is expected to start at around $95,000, placing it in direct competition with high-performance EVs from Tesla, Lucid, and Porsche. Dodge also plans special limited editions, including heritage models with exclusive paint and trim packages, which will push the price above $100,000. Still, for enthusiasts who crave muscle car power combined with modern luxury and technology, the value proposition is strong compared to German and Italian competitors. What makes the Dodge Coronet 440 2026 truly special is how it brings together the past and the future. It's a car that honors the muscle car era of raw power, bold design, and commanding presence. But it also embraces the modern world of electrification, advanced tech, and premium comfort. For drivers in the USA, UK, Canada, and Germany, this car offers something unique: American muscle reimagined for the future, without losing its soul. So that's the full review of the Dodge Coronet 440 2026. It's powerful, stylish, modern, and still carries that iconic Dodge DNA that fans have been craving. Whether you're a muscle car enthusiast, a luxury car buyer, or someone curious about high-performance EVs, the Coronet 440 offers an option for you. What do you think about Dodge's decision to bring back this legendary nameplate in such a bold way? Talking about an icon reborn, the Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396 2026 has arrived, and it's not just a car. It's a statement, a nameplate that defined American muscle in the late 60s and early 70s has made a glorious comeback for the modern era, and Chevy has gone all out to blend retro appeal with cutting-edge technology. This review will take you through its exterior design, interior comfort, performance capabilities, and of course, the pricing that determines where this beast fits in the modern performance car market. When you look at the new Chevrolet SS396, the first thing that grabs your attention is how the design team managed to pay homage to the classic lines of the late 60s muscle car while still delivering a shape that feels modern, aerodynamic and sharp. The front fascia is bold and aggressive, with a wide stance, a muscular hood, and signature LED headlights that almost resemble the piercing eyes of a predator. The grille has been carefully crafted with a blacked-out mesh pattern framed in chrome, calling back to the old-school Chevelle spirit but interpreted with 2026 design language. The hood bulge with functional air intakes is more than just aesthetic. It feeds cool air into the powerful engine beneath. Side profile lines flow beautifully from front to rear, with muscular fenders that bulge just enough to give it that intimidating road presence. Massive 20-inch alloy wheels come standard, wrapped in performance tires, while buyers can upgrade to lightweight forged wheels if they want to enhance both style and handling. Around the back, the quad exhaust system integrated into a sculpted diffuser announces that this car means business. The LED taillights are slim and modern, but still carry a resemblance to the classic Chevelle look, giving fans of the old model a satisfying nod to history. The car's stance is low and wide, with aerodynamic touches like an optional rear lip spoiler and underbody enhancements, making sure that style is matched by function. Step inside the 2026 Chevelle SS396, and you're greeted with a cabin that mixes retro charm with futuristic luxury. The interior has clearly been designed to appeal to enthusiasts who love muscle cars, but also expect modern comfort and technology. The dashboard is driver-focused, slightly angled toward the person behind the wheel, giving that cockpit-like feel. Chevrolet has integrated a fully digital 14-inch instrument cluster that can be customized to display traditional analog-style gauges for nostalgia or a modern performance layout for track days. The central infotainment screen is a massive 12.3-inch unit, powered by Chevrolet's latest software, offering seamless smartphone integration, navigation, AI-powered voice control, and real-time performance monitoring. One standout feature is the retro-inspired toggle switches and rotary knobs beneath the screen, a detail that instantly recalls the muscle car era while being wrapped in premium materials. Seats are heavily bolstered sport units wrapped in leather and Alcantara, offering heating, ventilation, and even massage functionality for long drives. The SS logo is stitched proudly into the headrests, and ambient lighting throughout the cabin sets the mood for night cruising. The rear seats are more practical than in many modern sports cars, with enough room for adults on short trips, making this a performance car that doesn't forget practicality. Trunk space is generous compared to its rivals, meaning this car could be your weekend getaway machine as much as your drag strip warrior. Every touch point, from the leather-wrapped steering wheel to the brushed aluminum trim and carbon fiber accents, reminds you that this is not just about power, it's about an experience. Of course, the heart of the Chevelle SS396 is its performance, and Chevrolet did not disappoint. True to its name, the car comes with a re-engineered 6.5-liter V8, producing 650 horsepower and 640 lb-ft of torque. The name 396 may recall the displacement of the original muscle car, but the modern version blends heritage with raw innovation. This powerhouse engine sends power to the rear wheels through a 10-speed automatic transmission, though purists will be thrilled to know that Chevrolet is also offering a 6-speed manual option. That's right. Row your own gears in a brand new Chevelle in 2026. 0 to 60 mph happens in just 3.4 seconds, putting it in supercar territory, and the quarter mile is dispatched in under 11 seconds. But this isn't just about straight-line speed. Chevrolet has equipped the Chevelle SS with adaptive magnetic ride control, performance-tuned suspension, and electronic limited slip differential, making it a weapon on winding roads and racetracks. Braking power is immense, thanks to Brembo 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston calipers at the rear, ensuring confidence at high speeds. Steering is precise, with variable ratios that adjust depending on your driving mode, from comfort for daily driving to track for those all-out performance sessions. Sound is another key part of the experience, and the Chevelle delivers with an active exhaust system that can go from a deep rumble at idle to a ferocious roar at full throttle. Yeah, Yet, thanks to cylinder deactivation and hybrid assist technology, the car can cruise efficiently when needed, giving it an EPA rating that's surprisingly reasonable for such a powerful machine. Pricing is where Chevrolet aims to make a strong statement. While muscle car competitors and modern sports coupes often climb into six-figure territory, the 2026 Chevelle SS 396 starts at around $75,000 in the U.S. market, making it significantly more accessible than some of its rivals from Dodge or Ford's Shelby lineups, especially considering the performance on offer. Fully loaded models with premium interior options, performance packages, and bespoke paint schemes can cross the $100,000 mark. But even then, it feels like a bargain for the level of performance, technology, and heritage you're getting. In the UK and Europe, import pricing will naturally push costs higher, with estimates around $85,000 to $95,000, depending on specification. Canadian buyers can expect pricing to begin around $98,000 CAD, while in Germany, enthusiasts will see starting prices of around $90,000. Even so, the Chevelle SS 396 positions itself as a muscle car with the heart of a supercar, but a price tag that makes it attainable for those who want a blend of classic style and cutting-edge innovation. The 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396 isn't just another revival of a legendary name. It's a car that proves heritage, and modern engineering can live in perfect harmony. From its aggressive exterior to its luxurious interior, from its mind-blowing performance to its surprisingly reasonable price tag, this car has the potential to reignite the muscle car passion not only in America, but around the world. For those who grew up dreaming of the original Chevelle, this is a rebirth worth celebrating. And for a new generation of drivers who crave raw power with modern sophistication, the Chevelle SS 396 is proof that the muscle car spirit is alive and stronger than ever. We have something that blends raw performance, cutting-edge technology, and unmistakable style. We're talking about the brand new BMW M4 2026, a car that continues BMW's legacy of combining luxury with motorsport-inspired engineering. The M4 has always been a symbol of the brand's performance division, and the 2026 version raises the bar even further. If you thought the M4 couldn't get more aggressive, more dynamic, or more luxurious, think again, because this new model is a serious contender for the ultimate modern sports coupe. The first thing that strikes you when you see the 2026 BMW M4 is its commanding presence. BMW has refined the design language, giving the car sharper lines, wider haunches, and an even bolder stance. The massive kidney grills remain a defining feature, but this time they've been redesigned with sleeker edges and active air flaps for better aerodynamics. The adaptive LED headlights are thinner and more aggressive, with laser light technology available as an option, providing insane illumination at night. The hood features muscular creases that scream performance, while the side profile reveals sculpted bodywork with flowing curves that channel air seamlessly across the car. At the rear, the quad exhaust tips are larger, the diffuser is more pronounced, and the taillights carry a futuristic 3D design that makes the car look menacing even when parked. BMW has worked a lot on aerodynamics, with a subtle ducktail spoiler integrated into the trunk lid and active elements underneath to reduce drag and increase downforce. Standard wheels start at 19 inches in the front and 20 in the rear, but the optional forged lightweight alloys not only look incredible, but shave off weight where it matters most. The overall exterior is a perfect balance of elegance and aggression, making the M4 2026 an attention magnet on any street. Step inside, and the M4 transforms from a hardcore performance machine into a luxurious, driver-focused cockpit. BMW has always been about blending technology with comfort, and the 2026 M4 takes this philosophy to a whole new level. The cabin feels premium the moment you open the door, with high-quality leather, carbon fiber trim, and ambient lighting that can be customized to suit your mood. The sports seats are deeply bolstered yet surprisingly comfortable for long drives, and they come with heating, cooling, and even massage functions depending on the package you choose. The steering wheel is thick, leather-wrapped, and equipped with customizable M buttons that let you instantly switch between your favorite driving setups. Behind it, you're greeted by BMW's fully digital curved display, a massive high-resolution screen that stretches across the dash, combining the instrument cluster and infotainment into one seamless unit. The graphics are crisp, the layout is intuitive, and you get performance-specific readouts like G-force meters, lap timers, and real-time horsepower and torque displays. The infotainment system runs on BMW's latest iDrive 9 software, which has been praised for being one of the most user-friendly in the industry. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and has a voice assistant that responds naturally to commands. Navigation is enhanced with augmented reality, projecting live guidance on the windshield through the head-up display. Audio enthusiasts will appreciate the optional Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system, which turns the cabin into a personal concert hall. Space inside is generous for a coupe, with enough rear seat room for short trips, and the trunk offers decent practicality for a performance car. But what makes the interior stand out is not just luxury and technology, it's how everything feels centered around the driver. From the angled dashboard to the precise placement of controls, you always feel like you're in command of a machine built for driving pleasure. Of course, the heart of the BMW M4 has always been its performance, and the 2026 model does not disappoint. Under the hood, you'll find a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged inline-six engine, refined to deliver even more power and efficiency. In the standard M4, you're looking at around 530 horsepower, but step up to the competition model, and that figure climbs closer to 560 horsepower. Torque is massive, delivering explosive acceleration in any gear. The car can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, putting it squarely in supercar territory. Top speed is electronically limited to 155 mph, but with the optional M Drivers package, that number rises to 180 miles per hour. The engine is paired to either a 6-speed manual gearbox for purists or an 8-speed M Steptronic automatic that delivers lightning-fast shifts. The manual keeps the car raw and engaging, while the automatic ensures maximum performance with no compromise. One of the biggest highlights is the availability of both rear-wheel drive and BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system. The rear-wheel drive setup offers the classic M-car experience, tail-happy and thrilling, while xDrive provides confidence and grip, especially in tricky weather conditions. What's more, the system can be switched to rear drive only if you want to unleash the full potential of the car on track days. The chassis is stiffer, the suspension is adaptive, and BMW's engineers have fine-tuned the steering for razor-sharp response. The brakes are massive carbon ceramics that provide fade-free stopping power even under extreme conditions. BMW has also introduced a new track mode that customizes everything from stability control to suspension damping, allowing you to tailor the car exactly to your driving style. On the road, the M4 2026 feels balanced, planted, and incredibly responsive. On the track, it feels alive, rewarding, and endlessly entertaining. BMW has also worked on efficiency, despite the performance gains. Thanks to lighter materials, improved turbocharging, and hybrid assist technology in some versions, the M4 is slightly more fuel efficient than its predecessor. Of course, nobody buys an M4 to save fuel, but the fact that it balances performance and efficiency so well is a testament to BMW's engineering. Safety and driver assistance systems are also state-of-the-art, with adaptive cruise control, lane-keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automated emergency braking all included, ensuring peace of mind whether you're cruising highways or carving mountain roads. Now, let's talk about price. The BMW M4 2026 starts at around $79,000 in the United States, with the competition model pushing past $90,000. Fully loaded with options like carbon ceramic brakes, Bowers & Wilkins audio, advanced driver assistance packages, and bespoke interior trims, the price can climb to around $110,000. In the UK, you're looking at roughly $70,000 to $100,000 depending on specification. In Germany, expect a starting point of around $85,000, while Canadian buyers will see a starting price close to 100,000 Canadian dollars. It's not cheap, but when you consider the performance, luxury, and everyday usability it offers, the M4 2026 is actually one of the best performance bargains out there. rivaling cars that cost far more. The BMW M4 2026 is not just an evolution of a performance icon, it's a bold statement that BMW's M division is still at the top of its game. With its aggressive exterior, luxurious and tech-filled interior, and breathtaking performance, it's a car that can thrill you on a racetrack and pamper you on a long road trip. It represents everything enthusiasts love about BMW: engineering precision, driver focus, and an undeniable sense of style. Whether you're in the USA, UK, Canada, or Germany, the M4 continues to be a dream car for many and a serious rival to anything Audi, Mercedes, or Porsche can throw at it. So that's the detailed review of the BMW M4 2026, a car that truly redefines what a modern sports coupe should be. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe to AutoRush Pro for more reviews and let us know in the comments if you think the M4 2026 is the best M car yet.